Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Working Trader. Welcome to the Working Trader. So the live stream has to be a little bit early. It has to be a little bit early. Okay, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Working Trader. So the live stream has to be early. I'm changing the time to do it a little bit earlier because of personal commitments, but nonetheless I still want to be able to do the live streams. I will still upload the content, of course. I'll still do a recording and upload it, so if you miss the live stream, just be sure to check the video section. You should be able to see the same video. Alright, so the live streams will be good if you have any questions about the process I'm using. Alright, but other than that, let's jump right in. So we're going to look at the news as always. So yesterday was Monday. Monday didn't have any news. Okay, usually Monday there is no news, and it's usually a small range or a tight range day. Okay, so we were saying that Tuesday, because Tuesday, this is today when we have high impact news for the USD, which is the PPI. So we're saying it's going to set the tone for the rest of the week, because when you look at the rest of the week, we do not have any real other high impact news events. Yes, we have this unemployment claims tomorrow, and then Thursday, Friday there's no news at all. So what you will notice is Tuesday will set the tone, and probably Wednesday, Thursday will follow through. Okay, or even all the way to Friday. Those will just follow through. But we only look at news just to know or to see maybe times when we should expect volatility in the markets. Okay, not necessarily to influence our trade ideas. All right, so with that being said, let's look at the charts. So recapping yesterday, we were saying the trend, right, the internal trend is bearish. All right, this is our swing range. Price had a pullback, mitigated this demand. All right, and then since then has been going lower. So at this point, the expectation is that if price is still continuing this internal bearish trend, the expectation is that this weak internal low should be run over. So the expectation is that price will continue to go down to at least mitigate this extreme unmitigated demand, from which point we can then expect that if the daily swing trend is going to continue, then that's where price can then start going bullish. Okay, but as it stands, we remain bearish. We remain bearish on the internal trend. So the expectation that price will continue being bearish. All right, trading views being a bit slow. I think it's because of my internet as well. Alright, so finally loaded. Okay, so 4 hour, still the same thing. Alright, so 4 hour, 4 hour is bearish. Now it mitigated this extreme demand. Alright, mitigated this extreme demand, and then we've had a pullback. Alright, we've had a pullback. However, this is a weak low. Okay, this is still a weak low. So there were various reasons why we could have a pullback. Okay, number one was that we had a break of structure here. So after break of structure, we expect a pullback of some sort. So this is reason number one. And then the second reason is that we came and we mitigated this demand. Okay, though it's a weak demand, but it's demand nonetheless. So we mitigated this extreme demand on the 4-hour leg. Okay, and that started this pullback. Okay, that has started this pullback. So it halted this aggressive push down of price and then started this pullback. So right now price is still is now kind of stuck between this extreme and that extreme. Okay, so price is ranging in here. So this is when we expect that when news comes in, it injects volatility, so price will either push through or price will push down. Okay, and then going on to the 1 hour. So looking at the 1 hour, we've had multiple breaks of structure. Okay, we've had multiple breaks of structure. So the important one being after this aggressive push down, we had a small pullback, and then we had another break of structure, and then we had this pullback. All right, and then when that pullback happened, we actually swept the high over there. All right, and then made another low. All right, so now that meant that the extreme or our high, our strong high, is that one there, which led to the break of this internal structure on the 1 hour. Okay, so here we still have our weak internal low. Now, however, the weak low was already taken. All right, it was already liquidated before price started to pull back up. So I still had the trade idea though, that since the swing is still, the internal, daily internal is still bearish, 4 hour is still bearish, 1 hour is still bearish, right? It hasn't switched bullish, it's still bearish. So instead of trying to go counter trend, I'm going to stick with pro trend. Okay, so the trade idea yesterday was to take shots from this POI. Okay, hopefully to take out this low. All right, so we have an internal weak low. All right, and then we have a swing weak low. All right, so this is the low that is both for the 4 hour and the 1 hour. So on the 4 hour, that's an internal low. For the 1 hour, that's a swing low. Okay, so these lows, they are weak. All right, so the expectation is that they should be run over. That's the expectation. Now, does that mean price will do that? No, but all we have is a framework with which to make trading decisions and to be consistent with. So that's the recap. So looking ahead for today, because of the high impact news at 1:30 PPI at 1:30, it could be that the London session price could just be ranging, right? And then until the news, either it will push up or to then aggressively sell in order to take out the weak lows. Okay, if it pushes up, then the 1 hour would be switching to bullish. Okay, but as it stands, I'm sticking with bearish bias. Okay, so in terms of analysis, really, this is it for the day. Today there's not much, except we are just waiting. So if you're already in a trade from yesterday, then there's nothing else to do. You just simply wait for either take profit to be hit or for your stop loss to be hit. All right, so that should be it for today. So please, if you'd like to be part of the live stream and you have questions, hit the notification button so that when the live stream is going live, you are notified and you're able to join in. Otherwise, hit like, subscribe, place comments, like the video when it comes out. The working traders out, and have a good day.